Hey everybody, sorry about that. I was changing the music. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Board Games today on Freeform Friday. I guess today, the board game guru, Johannan.
I'm still the co-host, like I am every day. I'm a retired child crimes and human trafficking detective turned tabletop titan and improv comedian. And tonight, well, I'm just Jahan's friend Gary, and we're just playing some board games.
That is true. We are trying to get set up here.
In Excavation Earth.
Excavation Earth. It is right now. They are doing a Kickstarter. It's live right now. You can go check it out on Kickstarter. Excavation Earth. It belongs in a museum. It is an expansion for a game that's been out that I have yet to play, called Excavation Earth, which we shall be checking out right now. Live.
Right now. Yeah, I was just going to say, have you ever played this? But
No.
you answered that. No.
No, I have not. This is one that has flown under the radar for me. It's by, Two Tomatoes Games and Board... What was it? Mighty Board. Those two game creators. And also, it's from Barcelona.
That's in Spain, bro.
It's in España.
España. We have lots of fans in Spain, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's actually one of our biggest viewer countries.
Yeah, it's our biggest demo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Spaniards love Iranians.
I've always heard that.
I don't know if you know that. So, yeah, we placed them in matching stacks in the... Okay. So we revealed the artifacts, and we put them in the matching... put each one in the matching dig site on the main board. Did we do that? Oh, we might not have done that. No.
No, we missed it. Well, you didn't mess up. We just missed a step.
So these... Yeah.
They all stack in one spot, or...
You put them where they belong.
Oh, look at that. We just kind of threw them out there haphazardly.
Yes, I did not see that other little symbol. It's subtle, yet robust.
Romantic.
But most of them, actually, a surprising amount of them are where they belong.
Those all have the Zap Zap on them, huh?
Yeah, they all have the Zap Zap on them. I don't know. You know what?
Throw me for a loop.
Maybe.
Nah, man. That's crazy. Leave it.
Yeah, leave it. All right. We'll see how that
It'll
goes.
be. Everything else looks pretty spread out.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
If you have purple cards, just hope you have purple Zap Zaps.
Yeah, purple.
Or just, you can use Zap Zaps as long as you're in a Zap Zone, or do you have to have a purple Zap for a Zap Zone?
Bro, if I could tell you that, I truly would be the board game guru.
So I would like to shout out and thanks Cardboard Rhino. Before we started tonight, Johanna went over to YouTube and watched Cardboard Rhino's how-to play video. It helped us out quite a bit because we knew nothing, and now we know a little, which is a lot more than nothing. So
yeah, we watched Cardboard Rhino's Excavation Earth in a Nutshell, is what it was called. And yeah, it definitely helped. It didn't hurt, I don't think. So these top area here, the Module 7 and Module 6, we will not be using.
Says you.
FYI. Just FYI, Gary.
I'm gonna send it to the museum, and you can't stop me.
Don't give me any shit. All right.
Belongs in a museum.
Oh, there they are. That's annoying.
I do like the way that some of the aliens and stuff look on the map. The map of ancient ruined Earth. Cool stuff going on there.
Oh, just
the aliens at the top, and then
look at that.
Looking planet with Russia has giant nuclear scars.
This game has something out the gate. It has a look. It has the theme's really cool. So in this game, you are aliens coming to a post-human world, a post-human Earth, and you are looking for artifacts of the human race and trying to sell them for the most money. That's the game, which is really cool. Okay, Gary, so reveal 2 artifact tiles from each supply pile now. All right.
Reveal 2 from each one, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then we're going to place them in matching face-up stacks in the black market area on the main board. Which, let's see, this is numbered. That's not showing me. Here we go. That's 14. Yep, 14, bottom left. The bottom left. Put them on the appropriate colors in the bottom left corner of the board. 2 on each. So that's going to be the black market. And so, yeah, y'all at home, we're going to be learning a little bit here. We do not know how to play yet. We've been trying to figure it out. We did watch that Cardboard Rhino video. You can go check it out if you're interested. She seemed nice. And she also seemed, she had an accent. I don't know from where she comes.
You have an accent.
Yeah, we all have accents. She has.
You have an American accent.
I have an American accent. I sound very American. Because I'm proud to be an American. Actually, specifically, apparently I sound like I'm from Texas because I've played with people on like League of Legends, and I'll get in and I'll be like, "Where are you guys?" And they'll be like, "China," and I'll be like, "All right." And then they're like, "Are you from Texas?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like they guess, like they call me out on it. It's really funny.
Yeah, people think they always think I'm like a big fat redneck, so they're not far off. They always know I'm from the South.
Place the buyer pawns on the buyer board, which they already are. Wild pawns go in their own section, while colored buyers, that's unfortunately worded.
Wild colored buyers.
Wild buyers go to their own section, while colored buyers go to the matching popularity tracks on the buyer space. They're referring to this. Let's see. For 2 players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. It's too many. I throw one off the table. Better. Okay. Bye. That's why I love Tabletop Simulator. You can just throw stuff on the ground. You don't have to care. Oops.
That's what we do with your dice whenever you come over.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm still missing pieces from King of Tokyo, you dickface.
That probably wasn't.
Let's see. So place the buyer pawns, blah blah blah. 1 buyer per space. In games with fewer players, remove buyers from the lowest spaces and return them to the game box. Ooh, Gary Abinger liked our stuff. That's you. I know you.
Yeah, that is me, and I do like our stuff, so that tracks.
So in games of fewer, remove them from the lowest spaces, return them to the box. For 3 players, remove 1 wild buyer and 1 buyer from each color. In a 2-player game, remove 1 wild buyer, 2 buyers from every color. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna start eating. 1, 2, 3, 4. They did say from the lowest, right?
Yes.
From the lowest spaces, yep. Return them to the game box or throw them into the void.
Into the void!
Shuffle the deck of buyer cards together, which I believe are on the buyer board.
Buyer cards on the buyer board.
It's over here.
Oh, that's right, we're not using the top board. That's where they had the buyer board in the initial, before the expansion.
Ah.
They used to keep it above, yeah. So they kind of moved that and then reformatted and put the expansion above the board, which I guess it's solar system related, it looks like.
It says, draw the top 2 and set them aside in the designated spots on the buyer board. I only see 1 spot. Right? Am I tripping? You know what? There are pictures. There are pictures for just such an occasion.
Yeah, I'm staring down. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Step 16, shuffle the deck of buyer cards together. Draw the top 2 and set them aside in the designated spots. I only see 1 spot, though. Right? Am I tripping?
So, are they both buyer cards, or is the buyer just the one with the little meeple with the hat guy? And
No,
the other one's got
that's the back of the cards.
Yes.
Like, see?
Those are the buyer cards, though, right?
Yeah, these are the buyer cards.
And these ones are not, or are they?
I just pulled that one off the top.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking. It says there's 2 spots though. Draw the top 2 cards, set them aside in the marked slots on the buyer board. So this one is also here. I don't know. I'll just put it there for now. We'll figure it out in a second, Gary. Get off my back.
Sure we will.
Yeah. So, and then draw 3 buyer cards from the deck for each market. For each card drawn, add a marching buyer. All right, so I'm gonna read you some stuff here, Gary. I need you to do it. So the markets on the top.
Cards. Yeah.
Draw 3 cards. Do you want to be responsible for that, or do you want to move the meeples?
1, 2, 3.
All right. So a red, a purple, and a red. Oh, cool. They smart link to it, so you don't have to like put them on the exact. Like they kind of know where they're supposed to go. That's good design. Yeah. The next 3. This is just the whole deck, Gary. What are you doing? That's a purple.
Don't talk to me. Yeah, purple. You know how this goes for me sometimes.
I do know.
See, we're already there. It worked the first time.
Yellow.
If you ever wanted to see somebody who does not have a light touch, it's me. I cannot lightly click. I just smash my mouse like some kind of monster person.
It's not really about light. It's about quick.
Well, maybe, but if you've got it quick, then you have to like throw the card over yonder. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to let go. So yellow, purple, teal.
And then tealish. I was gonna call it greensies, but I'll take teal.
Are you colorblind?
No, but
are you just
teal
trying
is,
to say funny colors?
No, teal's just kind of it's a strange color to use in a game versus blue or green.
Because speaking of funny colors, I CUP funny colors.
Okay. Do you need you to draw more cards, or did you do it yet?
No, it's still more.
Oh, it's going to be all of them, I suppose. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I picked her up. A teal, an orange, and a white.
Ooh. Teal, an orange, and a white. Wow, look at that. That was fancy. You did that fancy that time.
Yellow, orange, and white.
You should go work in Vegas.
Thanks, man. I've been saying that for a long time that I should go work in Vegas. Boy, what an awful job. I mean, for me, not for anybody else. You make an ass ton of money doing that if that's your shtick.
And then 3 more. Was that all of them?
That's all of them.
Interesting. I don't know. I mean, we'll just shuffle, obviously, but that's weird. You know?
Do we shuffle these 2, or do they stay there?
No, they stay out. I think that they're there to
they're doing something
remove like likelihood or something. I don't know. And then boom, that's the last one. Oh, that was arduous.
Does this support a trade guy thing? It's got a little trade guy symbol on it.
That's a whole other thing. That's called the command area.
Of course it is.
It's the command area. It's where you command.
You've got commanders. I have seekers. You have smugglers.
We all have the same stuff mostly.
They just are named different things, which is cool.
Maybe. I'm not sure how this works yet. Let's see. All right, so for each card drawn, add a matching buyer to the board in the queue. Always take from the lowest space of the matching popularity and add to the back of the queue. When the deck runs out, reshuffle the entire deck, including the 2 cards that were set aside, and continue drawing. Whoops. That's an easy fix. So I think that those were just pulled out to mess with the numbers, like the odds.
They're just pulled out for fun. They just did it.
No, I bet it's a big time math reason.
Big time math?
Let's Let's see. So that's a yellow, a purple, and a red. All right. We did it, Gary.
Yay, us! We're some of the best. We're two of the best guys on this channel right now. That's for damn sure.
We're definitely two best on this channel.
Mm-hmm. Right now.
Right now. Yeah. I would argue that Leighton's the best because he's handsome.
There's also Kevin and Thomas. Don't forget Matt and Alicia, but they're not here right now, is my point.
Yeah. I'm still going to give it to Leighton. He's handsome.
Well,
and he's a fight instructor now.
That's right. Today was a big day for him.
Mm-hmm. Shuffle the command ability tiles. Those are... they should be above this command area I was talking about. Oh, they're in the little sack next to it.
You heard what you said?
I did hear. Yeah, so do that. Shuffle the command ability, blah, blah, blah. Set them aside for now. They'll be used later. Each player places 2 of their explorers on the main board. One in the location of Market 1, and the other in the location of Market 4. Let me double check what that looks like.
Markets
18.
1, Market 4.
Are they talking about our little standy guys?
I think they are talking about our standy guys.
Those are called excavators.
Well, yours are called smugglers.
Mine are called excavators.
Oh, you're that brown. I thought you were dark brown.
There is no dark brown. That's black.
Well, the bag is dark brown.
No, I'm this guy over here. All right, so on market, what?
So markets 2 and 4?
Are they not numbered on the board?
No, they don't appear to be.
They're numbered on the this thing here, I think. I don't know, bro. So it says, so this is number 18. So I'm looking where 18 is here. I don't see 18 anywhere. That's exciting. Oh, no, 19. Okay, 19. So 19 is there and there. So that's one up here. One up here. You see that?
Yes.
Put yours in the same spots.
Up here in Canada / Alaska, and one over here right in Russia, like right in Moscow. Maybe St. Petersburg.
At the start of each player's first turn of the game, they will choose a starting location for their third explorer. Either a market, a dig site, or black market. However, this location cannot be either of the locations with the other 2 explorers. Game overview. In Excavation Earth, the players are alien explorers on a mission to recover artifacts from the now uninhabited Earth. The main board shows a map of the planet with 21 different locations. There are 3 types of locations: markets, dig sites, and black markets. Some locations count as both markets and dig sites. Artifacts can be excavated from various dig sites. These artifacts are grouped into 5 different regions, which determines the location where they might appear. Each region has an associated color: yellow, green, red, purple, and orange. Each region has 4 types of artifact, each with its own alien glyph. The glyphs indicate which type of artifact might appear at which dig site. Once you excavate artifacts, you can take samples of them to store in the gallery on your faction board. That's the like your own personal board. It's your little area.
Don't talk about my little area.
Little area. That's your little area.
That's your little pocket space, right?
Pocket space. Once you blah blah blah, so you can store them in the gallery on your faction board. If you assign crew cubes as security guards to protect them. I think I skipped something, sorry. Yeah, once you excavate, you can take samples of them and store them in the gallery on your faction board if you assign crew cubes as security guards to protect them. Collect samples in larger sets for larger credit payouts at the end of the game, based on the relative difficulty of getting those artifacts. Each artifact has listed values. Artifacts with higher values are more rare and harder to get. So let's take.
I tell you, there's this card in between our playmats that shows kind of how the actions in the turn order work, and there's a lot going on there.
I think once you know how to play that it'll make a lot more sense.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot going on there. But yeah, so if you look at your little board here, on the bottom, that's where you can put your crew guys to protect it, I think. Oh, no, you can put them in either underneath, or you can protect either a column or a row with your little cubes that are in your bag. Your little crew cubes. Kapow. You can protect them. But yes, so they each have like a column of colors and then a row of symbols, and then it shows you how much those are worth. So like the red, like C-looking thing is worth 7 on my board. Is it worth the same for you? Yeah, it's worth 7.
Yes.
So that's how that works. Yeah. Collect samples in large sets, blah, blah, blah. No, artifacts listed, each artifact's listed value is always equal to 9 credits minus the number of possible copies of the artifact. Therefore, you can deduce that an artifact with a listed value of 6 credit has 3 copies. When you fill an entire column of your gallery with samples, you immediately draw 1 action and add it to your hand as a bonus. You may gain the bonus once per column, i.e. 5 times. Maximum.
Nope.
What?
You can gain it 5 times, once per column. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, columns are up and down.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Rows are. So yeah, once you fill one, yeah, see, it even shows you how the lines lead off and have like a +1 card symbol.
I feel like we're not gonna do that a lot, but I guess I'm gonna be surprised.
You are gonna be surprised. Gonna be surprised, Gary.
Yeah, we're good. We're gonna be excavating, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Excavation Earth. We're gonna excavate the shit out of it. Jahan has
Gross.
a man crush on Leighton. A little, you know.
Oh, yeah, so what?
Very
There's no
handsome.
shame in that. Yeah.
So you do too. Yeah. The artifacts you excavate from dig sites go into your cargo hold. The artifacts you acquire from the black market by smuggling can go in your cargo hold or in your hidden hold. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard.
The hidden hold was my finishing move whenever I was a wrestler.
The hidden hold.
You never see it coming.
You just like stand at them and grapple their soul with your mind. Artifacts in both your cargo hold and hidden hold can be sold to interested buyers at the markets or offloaded to the black market by smuggling, which I guess is its own thing. Each market has its own queue of buyers whose colors indicate which region's artifacts they are interested in. Wild buyers are interested in artifacts from all 5 regions. New buyers are always added to the back of the queue, and each queue has a limit of 4. When a buyer is added to the market with a queue that is already full, the buyer at the front of the queue is ejected and returned to the supply.
Oh, no. Was that bad?
Yeah, well, it's not bad. It's just a fact that it happens. God, there are so many bots in this fucking stream.
They like us, man. The bots love us.
It's so weird. Like, what are they doing? Are we being stalked by like AI? Do they want? Do they want us?
We believe in AI rights and freedom. And
Yeah. Free AI.
We are on this side of the singularity, man.
There you go.
Make us better, robots. Just please make us better.
You can. Oh yeah. Okay. So the buyer, blah blah blah. Yes, return to the supply. That was the last thing I said. The buyer's supply is organized on the popularity track, which are found on the buyer board. When a buyer is taken, it always comes from the lowest occupied space. When a buyer is returned, it is returned to the highest empty space, which is just common sense to me, I think. Each color's current popularity level is always equal to the highest empty space, matching the blah, blah, blah. However, they are always taken and returned to this pool. Wire buyers are kept in a separate pool. Okay, cool. You can also assign your crew cubes, which is that little sack you have with 22, it says crew on it, as traders in the markets, who will bring you a profit when they sell there. After you make a sale, one of your participating traders gets promoted to an envoy, and you get to move them to the corresponding command center. That was what the command center thing was I was telling you about. So you take a crew, right? Your crew can be security guards, traders, and eventually envoys, if you play your cards right. Which I kind of like. That's kind of cool.
So what step do you take crew in the command?
When you use a crew as a trader and make a sale, they get promoted to envoy, and they get to go to the command. Which I guess we'll find out more about that in a second. I think it's just kind of telling us how stuff works, and then
how do you works. Did that say how to recruit crew members though?
No, I think you just have them.
You just like gain one every turn or something?
No, I think you have 22, and you can assign them whenever you can assign them, essentially. So yeah. After you make a sale, blah, 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 one of your participating traders gets promoted to envoy and moves to the corresponding command center on the mothership board. You earn extra credits during each round scoring phase for having envoys, majorities, in the 3 different command centers. And those bonuses get bigger and bigger. So pay attention to that for sure. During the second and third rounds of the game, there will be command ability tiles placed next to the command center. You can recall your envoys to activate the linked command abilities. That's cool. All right, that'll make more sense. I understand it, but it'll make more sense when we're doing it.
Good. I'm glad you understand it.
So far, I understand most of this. With the exception of the credit tokens, the supply of game components is meant to be limited to what is provided in the box. Any game effect that instructs you to interact with a component when there are none remaining should be ignored. So you can't use crew that you don't have, blah, blah, blah.
Got it.
Things are finite. So the game flow. Preparation phase, action phase, scoring phase. Preparation phase is skipped in round 1. And then once the third round is over, the game ends and players earn additional credits for the samples in their galleries. The player with the most total credits wins. Preparation phase. So this is how the game is actually played. This doesn't look too bad. Let me scroll through, Gary. Let me let you know how this is going to go.
Yeah, no, take your time. I'm going to sit over here with a melted brain and pretend I'm understanding most of what you're saying.
So, yeah. Preparation phase. Enable command abilities. That's step 1 in the preparation phase. In the second round, draw 3 command tiles at random. Return the rest of the box. Place one of these command tiles next to each of the 3 command centers in the mothership board, white side up. In the third round, simply flip these 3 command tiles yellow side up. Interesting. And then you reset the buyer queues. For each market where the queue has exactly 4 buyers, return the buyer from the front of the queue to the supply and slide everybody forward. For each market where the queue has exactly 3, nothing happens. For each market where it has 2 or fewer, add buyers one at a time until there are 3 buyers. To add a buyer, draw the top card of the buyer deck, and then move a matching buyer from the queue. Always take from the lowest occupied space of the matching popularity track and add to the back of the queue. When the deck runs out, shuffle the entire deck and then continue drawing. Okay, so it's just like there has to be a certain amount of people. That's all. And now I kind of understand how this works over here. I'm going to put this here. So this is just a discard pile, and we're just going to draw and do it that way. It's pretty simple, actually. I was overthinking it before.
Why do you have like 6 cards and I have 3?
Because you didn't draw 5 like you were supposed to.
That's correct. Which 5 do I draw?
These ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are your action cards. That happened really early on. You were probably trying to do something else.
I was setting up some tweets and such.
Not a big deal, friend. So resolving the survey forecast is the next step. So first, so far, we have enable command. That's not too hard. Reset buyers. That's pretty basic. It's kind of like a cleanup phase. And then resolve the forecast. For each card in the survey forecast, draw 3 artifacts of the matching color and place the first 2 artifacts face up on their matching dig sites. The third goes to the bottom of the matching black market. So just to show you for this survey, right? We would draw 3 blue, 3 orange, and we would put the first 2 blues where they go on the board, and the other one would be on the bottom of the black market deck. And that's how it works. And we're going to be able to influence that. So, you place third artifact at the bottom of the matching black market site. Black market site. I speak well.
What's that Sean Connery accent coming out again?
For someone that almost speaks for a living, I sure speak well. That's why they call me Henry Speakwell. All right.
Everyone's always told you that.
God, I'm going to make that character.
Henry Speakwell, who doesn't speak well?
Henry Speakwell, the bard. Henry... Sorry, I'm actually writing this down.
Good, yeah, man. You got to write down the good inspiration when it comes.
Henry Speakwell, the bard. You guys heard it first. That's a preview. Oh, yeah. Exciting news. I'm going to talk about tomorrow on the podcast, but guess what Pathfinder's doing? Have you heard?
I haven't.
They're doing Pathfinder in the Savage World system.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh yeah, cool.
They've been working on that since right after Deadlands Blood Drive came out, and yesterday they were actually showing off some of their action card decks.
Yes, I was seeing. Yeah, that's why I knew. I was like, oh damn, they're gonna do Pathfinder in Savage Worlds. I might actually be super interested in that.
So I'm not sure. I mean, it's just going to be like kind of like a hack, right? So it'll probably be Savage Worlds with some Pathfinder.
It's the Pathfinder setting, which I'm not familiar with, and then also I guess they're going to add, perks and that kind of thing, just like they do in the Deadlands supplement.
Yeah, I figured they'd call still edges and advantages and
edges,
hindrances and such.
So that's
Cool. So I mean, it's cool, but I actually want to play Pathfinder, not just the setting. I'd like to play the system.
Hey, you heard it here first, folks. Gary wants to play Pathfinder.
I'd like to play.
Let me go get my book. Let's do that instead. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, come on, let's do it. I never played 3.5, and so I think playing Pathfinder would be fun because, from what I understand, it's like 3.5, but a little bit tuned up.
No, definitely. I love 3.5. I loved it. So, next part, after the survey forecast, that first part where we draw the artifacts, remove all crew cards from the survey forecast and return them to their respective owners, because it happens. And then you remove all cards from the forecast and place them in the common discard. Then, if it is the second round, draw 3 cards for 2 players. Can you draw one more card? There were supposed to be 3.
Yes. One more card for where?
The survey forecast.
There's this blue one right here.
Oh, are there 3? Oh!
Yep.
What? God. I looked at it, and I just didn't see it. Maybe I'm colorblind. So yeah. We draw new cards. Determining turn order. Each player who has an initiative token sets their turn order marker in the matching position on the turn order track. Players who do not have one token come after all the other players, maintaining the same order relative to each other. Then they slide over, blah, 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 so that's fine. I don't understand the initiative tokens yet. Then you refill your hand, Gary. Deal 8 cards from the action deck to each player, which they must keep separate from the cards they carried over from the previous round. Don't know why. If the action deck runs out, reshuffle, blah, blah, blah. Simultaneously, each player looks at the cards they were dealt, selects 2 of them to add to their hand, then passes the remaining cards clockwise. Oh, so it's going to be like Sushi Go drafting. That's cool. Repeat this process twice more, selecting 2 cards at a time, passing the rest clockwise, until each player has selected 6 new cards. During the final selection, each player must puts the 2 remaining cards they did not select in the common discard. Players can now retrieve their travel cards from their personal discard piles, which they used in the previous round. So those 3 cards you started with, those are your travel cards, FYI.
Yes.
Can you see the cards as I flip them?
No, they stay excavation earthed.
Okay, cool. Because mine were like face down in my hand for some reason. Just the fun of Tabletop Simulator, guys. No big deal. Yeah. So cycle the black market after that. Move the top artifact of each black market stack to the bottom of the stack and keep them face up to match the rest of the artifacts in the stack. You're not allowed to look through the black market.
Okay. That's a fair rule. I can stick with that one.
So that's just the like cleanup phase. That's what happens. Action phase. There are 8 unique actions. So buckle up, Buttercup. During the action phase, players take turn in the order indicated by turn marker. Each player must take 2 actions on their turn, which can be 2 different actions or the same action twice. That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. A lot of freedom there. Players continue taking turns in this way, one at a time. Once a player has passed, their turns are skipped, but the other players keep playing. Once all players have passed, proceed to the scoring phase. They're bamboozling you, Gary?
Yeah, these are bamboozling rules.
It's okay. It's actually, so the rules always sound like this when you're reading them, and then you play and you're like, okay. Because really, you're just going to be moving that pawn and then saying you do a thing. So the 8 unique actions are travel, excavate, market, sell, command, smuggle, survey, and pass. Every action requires you to play or discard a card from hand except the pass action. If you have no cards left in your hand, you must choose the pass action. So when you discard an action card, place it in the common discard pile. When you discard a travel card, you put it in your personal discard. Because we keep those. Travel cards are different from action cards because they do not have region colors or market icons. In addition, they have a variable number of fuel icons. 2, 3, or 4. Travel. In order to travel, you must discard a card from your hand. You may then make up to as many moves with your explorer on the map as the number of fuel icons you discard on the card you discarded. Right. So you make these moves with any combination of explorers. So it's not just one guy. You can move like one guy once, one guy 3 times, blah, blah, blah. Each move with an explorer must be from their current location to an adjacent location. So you do have to travel correctly. Connected by a line. During these actions, your explorers may move through locations that contain other explorers. Your explorers may end their actions in locations containing opposing explorers as well, but they may not end in locations that contain your own, which makes sense. Yeah. So that's the entire explorer. That's how you travel right there. Excavate. These are those symbols you were talking about. It's the -1 yellow, and then a player times 2 over a yellow. That looks weird. All right, so in order to excavate, you must discard an action card, Gary.
That's why it's yellow.
Yeah, those are the action cards, I guess. You must discard an action card from your hand that matches the color of the region where you wish to take this action. right? So you gotta use a yellow card for yellow region, blah blah blah.
Sure.
You may then excavate up to 2 artifacts from the map. As long as each one meets the following criteria, the artifact must match the color of the discarded action card, and you must have an explorer present in the dig site. So you must have an empty space available in your cargo hold to store it as well. Oh, so it seems like, right? So you know how you have your guys on different spaces?
Yeah.
So if you have both of them on like yellow spaces, you can discard a yellow card and excavate 1 from each. That's what it seems like.
Okay.
Oh, you actually kind of have to. If you excavate 2 artifacts, they must come from 2 different dig sites, but both still within the same region, which means that you would need to have an explorer present in both dig sites to empty and 2 empty spaces. Store them face up in your cargo hold, not your hidden hold. Don't put anything in your hidden hold, Gary.
I'm gonna put stuff in my hidden hold
do
when
it.
I get it. When I get it from the black market.
Okay, there you go. You may then take samples of an artifact that you just excavated. This is the only opportunity you have to do so. To take an artifact sample, assign a crew cube to the matching space in your gallery as a security guard, if there's not one already there. If you have no crew cubes, you may reassign security guards from elsewhere, but you cannot reassign traders from the market or your envoys. And then, boom. So that's the entire excavate, which is a big part of the game. That's it. It's done. Market. In order to market, you must discard an action card from your hand that matches the icon of the market where you wish to take this action. So you see all the markets have the symbols, right?
Yes, I do.
And you have cards that have those symbols.
Are these bases the black markets?
I don't know. I think so. Not sure, though.
Okay.
We'll find out.
So anything that has like a big circle like that, though, is a base, right?
Yeah, those are all the markets where you can access.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So you must also have an explorer present in that market, and then perform as many of the following steps as you wish. All are optional. Assign one of your Q cubes to a market as a trader. If you have no cubes, you may reassign a security guard, but cannot reassign a trader or an envoy. You can only pull from the security guards. You can add a wild buyer from the supply to the back of the queue. If there are no wild buyers available, you can't do that. And then you add one of the colored buyers of your choice from the supply to the back of the queue. So those are the 3 things you can do. And then sell. Sell, this is a different action. In order to sell, you must discard a card from your hand. You must also choose a region. The region you choose does not have to match the color of the discarded card. Select up to 3 markets that meet the following criteria. Select 1 market for each artifact you wish to sell that matches the color of the selected region, up to 3. Okay, I don't know what that means. They got me, Gary.
My brain died.
Yeah, my brain's dying too, man. This is hard.
Yeah, I would, just based on this rule book, I would, you know what, I'm going to reserve my judgment.
See, I really don't think it's as complicated as it sounds. Okay, so you select up to 3 markets that meet the following criteria. Select 1 market for each artifact you wish to sell that matches the color of the selected region, up to 3. Each selected market must have at least 1 buyer in its queue that matches the color of the selected region. This includes wild buyers. Each selected market must have at least 1 of your traders present. Okay, so all this means, right, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
You discard 1 of your cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you discard like a blue one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can sell blue artifacts to these middle 2 bases, or this one to the right of the middle 2 because it has a white buyer. So you can select those 3 as long as you have traders there.
So you have to be on one of those bases that has the color of the thing that you're trying to sell?
Yes.
All right, that tracks.
Yes. Well, in order to sell, you don't have to be there, I think. You don't have to have your explorer there. You just have to have a trader there. In order to put a trader there, you do have to be there. Yeah. And if there are no markets that have those criteria, you can't do it. And then you earn credits for the sale, not each artifact. So calculate where the chosen region ranks in popularity level, which is on the...
It's on this board on the right
board?
side.
Yeah. So
that part I like. That's one thing that I think. Too.
So the yellow, in this case, would be 6, right? So calculate, blah, blah, blah. Earn credits according to the chart beneath the popularity track on the buyer board. What? Okay. Yeah, so calculate, blah, blah, blah. Earn credits according to the chart beneath the popularity track on the buyer board. If there is a tie for a given rank, the tied region are worth full credit value for the rank. Oh, okay. So it's not a flat number, right? So... purple and yellow are tied for the most popular. And red and orange are tied for the second, and then blue is last. Uh-oh. Are you still there, Gary?
No. Yeah, I'm here.
You are? Uh-oh. What's happening to Gary?
It said I timed out from Steam.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I can hear you now. But I can't see you. You're like not moving. Oh, I'm going to continue to read the rules.
No.
While this happens. Earn 2 credits for each buyer at the selected market that matches the color of the artifact in the sale. That includes wild buyers. If you use multiple markets, you earn additional credits. You may use 2 markets for the sale. You earn 3 additional. If you use 3 markets for the sale, you earn 8 additional. Wow, that's a lot. You also earn a bonus card for using multiple markets. If you use 2, you draw 1 action card from the deck and add it to your hand. If you use 3, you draw 2. Then add it to your hand. Okay, that's what those symbols mean. It's kind of a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of a lot. Move all the buyers who participated in the current sale of the market to the mothership. If there were any buyers already present on the mothership before this, return those buyers to the supply now. Return the buyers? That's weird. Oh, I guess they go in the middle. Interesting. I'm sure Gary will return shortly, y'all.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah.
I can't see you, though.
No, I'm something's going on my end. I'm trying to get it sorted.
All good, man. As long as you can hear me, I guess that's good.
Yeah, I can hear you, and I'm still here. It's just my internet had a glitch, kicked me out of the game, and then the camera said it was latency, blah, blah, blah. But it looks like I'm back in.
Dope. All right. Yeah. So... yes. Let's see.
You may need to turn my camera off and back on Discord. I'm showing up on my side now.
Oh no, I just have to look at it. There you go. You're there now.
Perfect. Welcome back, me. Thanks.
Welcome back, Gary.
Hey, I'm glad to be back, man, with my friend playing this game that I don't particularly love out the gate.
Yeah, it's a little much. There's a lot going on.
I'll say I do like the art. I like the lore. I like the
art. I like the lore.
I'm not so sure I like the card part of it.
I actually think it's gonna be really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is gonna be fun. So you move all the buyers to the mothership and then get rid of the buyers that were there, which is an interesting mechanic. Move one of your traders from each selected market to the corresponding command center. These traders have now been promoted to envoys and help you during blah blah blah. Oh, okay, the command centers have 2 symbols on each one. That makes sense. Okay. Everything I didn't understand, I'm starting to understand Discard all the artifacts you sold. They have been removed from circulation. Don't put them back in the bag. Let's see. So there's the command. So there's only 3 more things that you need to know, and then we're pretty much out of it. So command. In order to command, you must discard an action card that matches the icon of the market and corresponding command center where you wish to take the action. Then perform one or both of the following steps. Assign one of your available crew to the matching market as a trader. Either assign one of your available crew cubes to the matching command center as an envoy, or recall one of your envoys from the matching command center and return it to the supply. If you recall an envoy, you may use the command ability shown on the tile next to that command center. Okay. And then smuggle. In order to smuggle, you must discard an action card from your hand, blah, blah, blah. Matches the icon of one of the black markets. You must have an explorer present in the same black market. Then choose one of the following 2 options. Yeah, you're right, Gary. The ones that have 2 symbols are the black markets. Offload an artifact. You can offload up to 2 artifacts of different regions from your possession to the market. For each artifact you offload, earn credits equal to its listed value. Then place the offloaded artifact face up at the bottom of the matching black market stack. Oh. They go into the black market. Interesting. And then you can also get artifacts. Acquire up to 2 artifacts of different regions from the tops of the stacks. For each artifact you acquire, spend credits equal to its listed value plus 1. Then store the acquired artifact in the empty space. Oh, they have listed values on all the artifacts. Gotcha. If there are no empty spaces in your cargo hold or hidden hold, you may not acquire artifacts from the black market. And you may then take samples, just like you do before. And then the last thing you need to know how to do is survey. In order to survey, you must play an action card from your hand. There must also be at least 1 card in the survey forecast without a crew cube on it. Then perform... Oh, this is how you do that. Okay, so you choose a card from the survey forecast that does not have a cube on it. Add that card to your hand and put your played card in its place, face up. So you can change the forecast if you want. Like, say, like next turn, a bunch of blue and oranges are going to pop up. But you can change that by replacing it with a card from your hand. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's it. That's all that surveying is. And that's the last thing, I think. And then, if you have not claimed an initiative token yet this round, that's how you claim one. You take the lowest one. So you take 1. And then you draw 2 artifacts from the supply pile matching the color of the card you added to your hand. Place one of those on the matching dig site, and the other you may return to the supply pile or pay double its listed value to take. If you buy it, you may take a sample. And then passing. When you pass, you do not discard a card from your hand. If you pass while you still have cards left, if you pass when you still have cards left, set aside all your remaining travel cards. For now, you will retrieve them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then the scoring phase. During this phase, this is very short. During this phase, 3 command centers are scored based on envoy majority. The credits are awarded accordingly. Score each command center separately. So in round 1, whoever has the most envoys in a command space gets 5. Round 2, they get 10. Second gets 5. And then 3 is 15 and 10. That's it. That's it. Yeah, and then the game ends. Once the 3rd round is over, then each player earns credits for the samples in their gallery as indicated by the assigned security guards. And then you calculate credit value of each row and column of the gallery separately based on the scoring charts. Whoever has the most credits win. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole game. We got it. We did it. We got through it. There was a lot.
But did we win?
Yeah, that's it. We can play now.
Right. We get to add our last guy to a spot where our other guys aren't.
Where does it say that?
It's one of the very, I guess not very first things you said, but it was after you read the rules. We put our 2 guys on the bases we were supposed to. So probably right after that in the rules, we put our commanders on the 2 spots we were supposed to, and then we're supposed to put our 3rd commander on another spot that isn't that one. Of our choice. But it might have to be
back to that part. Let's see.
Might have to be that location for.
Oh, at the start of each player's first turn of the game, they will choose the starting location for their 3rd explorer. Market, dig site, or black market. It cannot be either. Yeah. So that'll happen on your first turn. So you go first. Because you're highest on the initiative track. Also, don't forget to look at your special ability.
I keep disconnecting.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Is it your
No
internet?
idea. The first time it seemed like.
Well, it is raining. I don't know. Maybe that's how that
my
is.
internet the second. In 2 times, I'm not sure. It is pretty.
Yeah, you're going in and out on me. It's just, I don't know. That's upsetting, but it's okay. It happens, man. These things happen. It's okay. Only your girlfriends are watching at the moment. Ooh, you can hold Alt for zoom. That's cool. So when I take an excavate action with a single explorer, I can excavate a second artifact of the same
thanks
color,
for
either from the same dig site or from an adjacent dig site. Thanks for the what? Oh, hey, I can see you. You're moving.
Hey, I was.
Everything good now?
We'll see.
Yeah, if it keeps happening, man, we can shut it down. It's okay. I really want to play after all that, though.
I definitely want to move my guy. I moved him there on my first part of my turn. I knew where I wanted him to go because I think I understand-ish the game.
Yeah, so now take 2 actions using your cards. You have to discard for all the actions.
Yes.
You're probably not going to be selling, but you can do market stuff where you assign people and that kind of thing. I would hold off, I guess.
I'm going to move.
That's the travel action. Yeah. What are you going to do?
And I can play that move card, right?
Yes. And do not put that in the common discard. So you can
take
move.
My guy and move him 1. Thinking I take this guy and move him 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play my 3 move instead. Let me be honest here. I'm gonna move this guy a second one. There we go. All right. So I did my 3 moves from my move that I played, and then I would like to excavate a. Can I excavate?
You can excavate
just one color, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to pick if I want to do a purple or a red.
Yes.
So that's worth 1 at the black market. That's worth 2.
And this one's worth 5. You can also get the blue one.
Oh, I can get the blue one from there.
Yeah, see, that's one location.
Oh,
and then, like, here in the middle, this is one. Yeah.
I'm actually not holding on to a blue card. So let me pick up the purple, and I'll discard a purple card.
Okay. Yeah, that can be the discard. That's fine. Yeah, grab your purple, man.
Okay. So that's the part where I don't know what that means.
Grab the one over here where your purple guy
Grab
is.
the thing off the table, and it's going to go into my base pocket, right?
Yes.
All right.
And now you can sample it.
What the hell does that mean?
Yes. Okay. So this is a very important part of the game, right? So you have your crew cubes, right?
Yes.
They're over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take one out, and you see how it has that 2 in the bottom corner of the thing you just took?
Yes.
You can put a cube on the corresponding space on your board below it. And that represents that you have a security guard guarding a sample.
Okay, and there's no reason not to do that, right? That seems like a good, smart thing.
It is a smart thing to do, I think.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. Okay. All right. I think I did 2 actions on my turn.
Yeah, that was your turn. That was good. That was a good turn.
Hey, man, fire it up.
Fire it up.
Hey, don't forget to put your new guy on the board.
Oh, right. New guy. I could put him on... I had to put him on a thing, though, right? Yeah. Where do I want to put him, though, Gary? That's the question.
It depends on what you're holding in your hand.
Oh, yeah, what am I holding? That's what I'm holding. Okay. I shall put him here. And then I am going to play a travel. No. Yes. I play this travel card. I got 2 fuel cells here, right?
Yes.
1, 2. Move that guy. And then I'm going to excavate.
You're going to excavate a blue.
Yes. When I take the excavate action with a single explorer, I can excavate a second artifact of the same color from the same or an adjacent. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to, yeah. Ooh, these have fuel on them too. Interesting.
The same or adjacent color? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Does that mean I could have done the purple one too?
No, because your ability is different. That's my special ability.
Oh, yeah, mine's different.
You may choose to acquire artifacts using the smuggle action. When you do, you may choose to not sample one of the artifacts acquired and immediately send it to the museum instead. Oh. We're not playing with the museum.
Yeah, I know.
I just won't use my special power either.
I told you I'm going to be sending shit to the museum. You can't stop me. It's going there.
I just won't use my special power either.
The Galactic Museum.
But yeah, I use excavate with both of my guys. And so I get these 2 artifacts. Put them in my hold. And then I got a 5 and a 3. So I'm going to crew that up. Boom! Alright, that's my turn.
Dang, that's a strong turn though, you know?
It's a good turn.
So does something happen with the cards now?
No, nothing happens. We keep going until we're done.
Okay.
Like, the round's not over. I take 2 actions, you take 2 actions, until we can't take actions or choose not to.
Yes. I will excavate purple.
Okay.
And then I will excavate red.
Okay. Are you sampling either of those?
Yes, I don't think I can sample the purple because I already did.
No, you cannot. Because it's the exact same purple.
Yeah, the red though. The red I can't.
Yeah. Indubitably.
All right.
I would like to, I guess, travel. Or travel 3. 1, 2. I guess I'll move him too since his is empty. Well, he's on a market though, that's fine. You know what, I'll move him since he can actually get to something. Yeah, boom. So I did that. I moved my 3 with my 3 fuel. That was one of my actions. My other action, I believe I would like. I'm gonna do one of the weird ones. Where is it? I think I'm gonna survey.
how exact? I guess in a second I'll ask you exactly how smuggle works.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you when you want to. Yeah, I'm gonna survey. Choose a card from the forecast. Does not have any cubes. Add it to my hand. Blah blah blah. If you have not claimed an initiative token yet, draw 2 artifacts. Okay, so I can spawn stuff. Do I want to, though? Nah, I don't want to do that. That sucks. Alright. I might sell. Or not sell. I have to do the other thing first. So I'm going to do the first market action, I think. First market action of the game. So I'm going to assign one of my crew cubes to a market as a trader. I have to discard the proper icon, and I have to be there. Do I even have that option? Let's see. What icons am I on, Gary? I'm on the Galaxy. I'm on the Horseshoe Crab.
Yeah, you're on the cheeseburger and
Fuck.
you're on the snowflake flower.
I'm not on either of those, Gary.
You're close to the chili pepper, though.
Damn it, I shouldn't have moved where I moved. You know what? I'm taking my move back. You suck.
Dang. Look at this. He's taking 2 moves back.
Well, I switched it out. So yeah,
Earlier.
I'm gonna do that action. Yes, I'm gonna do that action. Haha. I have that market card. I'm gonna place one of my crew on that base. Boom. It's done. I did it. And then I can do none or all of the things. So I assign one as a trader. I did that. I can add a wild buyer. And I can add a buyer of the color of my choosing. I'm going to do both of those things. Which means this is going to get pushed off. Boom. Alright, I did it. That was my second action. Your turn, Gary. So far, so interesting.
I'm going to move to... Actually...
More like move poo.
Oh, wow, man. You really got me. I'm going to move 4.
I got you.
I'm going to move this fella here. 1, 2. Move this fella here. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to excavate red.
Very nice. Don't forget about sampling.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sample this one because it's a new one. I'm going to sample that bad boy. It's tasty. And that's where I am now. That does it for me. That was my moves and my pickups.
Those are your moves and your pickups. Alright. Okay. So I think I'm going to be a cool guy. Maybe. Potentially. What do I have here? I got this one. Try to see where these markets are. Fuck. I should have just moved him there instead. I'm an idiot. I suck at this game, Gary. I fucking suck at this game. I'm shit. I am unwelcome shit on a warm summer day. Okay. So neither of those are good right off the bat for me. But they can be. Alright. I'm gonna play my move 4. Alright.
Alright.
I'm going to move this guy here. I'm going to move this guy here. You know what? I'm going to move this guy 1, 2. So there. I moved everybody to markets. And you know what? Fuck that. I'm not moving that last guy. I'm just going to waste those 2 moves. I'm just not going to do it, Gary. You can't make me.
Don't do it, man. Don't waste them. Hold on. They're going to hold on. They're going to carry over to your next turn.
So that's my moves, and then I'm going to market action again, Gary. I'm going to do this messed up Gemini sign symbol.
The chili peppers?
Yeah, the chili peppers that are fucking.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of this yellow guy. Put him back. And then
right.
I'm going to put one of these whites. And another blue. And I almost forgot. The piece de resistance. The crew member. Alright, your turn, friend.
So I am going to do some things that aren't great, but that's okay.
I've actually got some pretty good shit going on right now.
First, I'm going to dig.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dig up this yellow one right here.
Oh. So now everything except your hidden hold is full, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Just FYI. That means you cannot excavate anything anymore.
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure.
Then I'm going to play this move 2. And he's going to go 1. He's going to go 2 to the hamburger base. And that's the thing, I think. I think that's it for me.
All right. I am super cool. I'm a super cool guy. So I'm going to take my super cool guy turn. I would like to... Ooh, I could be even cooler than I already am? It's crazy. Here, let me check. Let me check how this works real quick. Because I think I'm going to do a buy. I'm going to sell finally. We're going to see how that works. But let me make sure I know how it works. Sorry, I'm reading.
Problem.
Okay. I'm handsome. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this handsome boy turn. So, I'll play another one of these. I don't have a guy there anymore. Never mind. Fuck that. So, I'm going to discard... no. What is this? A fist? I'm not on the fist. Fuck! I could have done something really cool. I fucked up. Whatever, I'm going to discard this fist. And then I am going to... Because you can discard one of any color to sell. So I could sell up to 2... I could sell one... Select one market for each artifact I wish to sell that matches the color of the selected region. I select blue. The card does not have to match the color. Each selected market has at least one buyer in its queue that matches my color, including wilds. And yeah, I'm selecting those 2 with my traders in them. And then each must have a trader. So yeah. I sell both of these blues. I want to put them here for now just so we can see them. Alright?
Alright.
And what that means is... I get the popularity level worth of coinage, right? Popularity level. I made sure. It's tied for top, which means you get the full value. So I'm tied for first place with 6, which means I get 9 credits. That's 9 credits. That's $9 bills, Gary.
Cool.
I earn 2 credits for each buyer at the selected market that matches the color of the artifacts in sale, including wilds. So that's 2 each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, Gary.
Cool.
And then... if I use multiple markets, I earn additional credits. If I have 2 markets for the sale, I earn 3 additional credits, which I do.
Well, this has been fun.
And I also earn a bonus card for using multiple markets. Yeah, that's it. That's what I get, Gary.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Nothing to it. But
It's just that easy.
so I get bonus 3 for using multiple markets. And then, so what we do now, right? We move all of the buyers that were used over here. And then I have to promote them to envoys.
No.
Move one trader from each selected market to the yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So this guy goes here. Oh, they both go to the same one. Cool. And boom, that's it. That's my... I have another action. My next action will be to pass. Yes.
Okay. Did nothing happen with cards now? Because I'm out of cards.
You're out of cards, which means you have to pass.
Shouldn't you be out of cards?
No.
Oh.
I drew cards.
Okay.
Multiple times I drew cards. I drew cards just now for using 2 markets. How did I get my other one? I got my other one somehow by being handsome, I think.
I didn't get a card for that.
I didn't get it for excavating. I didn't get it for market. I just got one for selling. Didn't do either of those. Oh, I drew an extra one and I only used one that turn. That's why I have an extra 2. Yeah, I didn't use both of my actions. Yeah, so that's it for me as well. So that means we're passing. So now we do all the stuff. So scoring phase happens. The player with the most envoys earns 5 credits in each area in the command. I have the most in this one, so I get 5 credits. You see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's cool. Yeah. I don't think I take them away, though. Doesn't say anything about that. Yep, doesn't say anything. And then game end. No, not that. And then we go back to the top of the order, Gary. So that was a whole round. That was round 1. Okay.
All right. Now we draw 8 cards, keep 2 and pass or some shit?
Oh, yeah. All right. So if you have any cards in your hand, put them aside.
I do not.
All right, so I put mine aside. Keep your movement cards out of it, and then draw 8. How you doing that?
Right click, draw.
Oh. Okay. All right, bro. So create a little stack and pick two of these that you want. Let me look where I am on the map real quick. Okay. Not in the best position. Not the worst. All right. I'll take this boy. 1. Also, you discard down to 2 before we start this, but you didn't have any cards. I only had 2, so I didn't have to discard. What markets am I near? Guess I'll take this one. All right, so I got my 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, put the rest of them, give the rest of them to me.
They are right above the forecast.
Okay, mine are right next to my name.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I could just pick since we can see them anyways.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I
spread them and they went into your fucking draw pile. So
what?
You know which ones you just grabbed, though, right?
I put mine off to the side.
All right, cool.
There you go. And so we take 2 more, and then we take 2 more from the other stack. And then that's it. That's our turn.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. I can't. Can't get
All right.
the card I want. All right. And then I'll take... I guess I'll take Horseshoe Crab, too. Is that what I want? Yeah. All right, I got my 2.
All right, I drew mine also, and now the other stack's in the top right corner.
Damn it.
And we draw 2 more from the final stack, right?
2 more from the final stack. Where did you say you put yours?
Way at the top right. Way up by up here.
High above the Mucky Muck. Castle.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right.
There's this wonder boy sitting
so proudly. Nothing much to say when you're high. Uh-oh. Was that more than 10 seconds? Might be in trouble.
We're good.
I hear Jack Black fucking sues people.
I've also heard that. He's supposed to be a real hole.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that suck?
That would suck. What an unpleasant surprise that would be.
Yeah.
All right. And then the last 2 cards go to hell?
Yes, last 2 cards go straight to hell. You put them in the common discard now. That's it. You're still first player.
All right.
You are set up for a pretty powerful turn if you play your cards right, man.
Yeah, if I
you actually made the fuck out of stuff.
Yeah, I think, and hopefully I did the right thing when I just drew all those cards, right? That's the real kicker here. So I'm first. We also probably draw our movement cards back, right?
Yes, you also take those.
Oh, I dropped one on the floor.
Oh no.
They came back.
That's funny.
They knew I was gonna be here. Alright, so if I want to mark it, I can mark it at a place that I'm at?
Yes, if you are at the market and have a card with a core. Oh wait, we didn't do everything yet. So that was the. Oh, we actually skipped some stuff. It's okay. We did an important thing. It's fine. that was the last step that we just did. So we enable command abilities. In the second round, draw 3 command ability tiles at random, and then return the rest of the game box. Place 1 in each of the 3 command centers. All right, I'm gonna do that. There's 1. Wow, these like snap click. Whoever designed the tabletop simulator of this did a good job. So the actions are draw 1 action card and take an extra survey action. You may choose a card from the surveyor forecast with a crew cube on it. And then you return that to the owner. Intelligent equipment, excavate up to 2 artifacts of different colors from locations where you have explorers present. That's a good one. And reinforcements, draw 4 action cards from the deck and add them to your hand. Then discard 3 action cards. Okay. So those are there now. And we're not going to draw new ones next time. Next time we just flip them. Because they have something else on the back. Which is good design. It's good design. So place 1 of the command abilities, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then reset the buyer queues, Gary. For each market where the queue has exactly 4, return 1 from the front. And slide them forward. In each one where there's 3, nothing happens. And each one with 2 or fewer, we have to fill it up to 3.
With the color that has the least.
No, so we draw.
Oh, I thought they said with the color that had the least.
So this one gets white. And then red. And then orange on this last one. That's it. That was easy. That was an easy one. Cool. So yeah, the market looks very different this turn.
Yes.
Yeah, so we reset the buyers. Resolve the survey forecast. So for each card in the survey, draw 3 artifacts of the matching color. The first 2 go on the dig site. The third goes on the bottom of the black market stack. And then you remove all crew cubes from the forecast and return them to the respective owners, and then change all the cards in the common discard pile. And then draw new ones. Okay, so this part's pretty easy. So we have a blue, right?
Yes.
Oh, these 2. Those. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, those don't go back in, right?
No, those go to hell. And then. So this one goes on the bottom of the teal stack. Come on. Be a good game. Yeah. And so then these two go on their corresponding spaces. One here. And one here. Alright. So this card is done. And now orange, Gary.
1, 2,
Put those where they go.
3 oranges. Oh my goodness, could it be? This one's got the little alligator mouth.
I don't know why they won't stack higher than 2. Yeah, so that's that one. And then another teal one. Boom. Alright. Alright, so we're resetting the board. What the fuck symbol is that?
What the fuck symbol is that indeed? Oh, it's probably from the expansion.
Ah.
It is, if you look up at the top. Also, over on the right side of the screen, it says that they just threw expansion stuff in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, well, the guy on the yellow player, I recognize him from the Kickstarter, so he's definitely... We're all expansion characters. Yours just unfortunately doesn't have a power that works with the base game. Which is interesting. Yeah. So, that was that. That was pretty much it. We refilled our hands. We did that. That was hard. Determine turn order. We're fine. Cycled the black market. Oh, okay. That's the last thing. And then we start again. What's wrong?
I'm not feeling this one.
The game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing you would enjoy. Gotta get a new artifact.
Hey man, they can't all be winner winner chicken dinner.
I do actually like. It's kind of hard. It's actually a lot harder, I think, because of Tabletop Simulator. But like, I think this would be way easier in person. Boom. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of fucking stuff going on. Don't like it. I don't care for all the different play boards, for all the micromanaging, for all the small little nicks and crannies and oodles and kaboo. I'm good.
See, there's a lot of this in the hobby. This is pretty. I would say, complexity-wise, this is middle of the road.
This is
upper middle of the road.
This is not my favorite type of board game.
Yeah, this is considered a Euro game. And that usually means that you're collecting something, I guess, abstract, and there's like not a lot of player interaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Yeah, this is a Euro game. Some of them are very fun. Some of them are hit or miss. Euro games aren't my favorite either. I guess it makes sense since it came out of Europe. Apparently, American games are very different. Like, people view them as something different across the world. American games are characterized as more competitive and cutthroat and kind of, like, mean.
Yeah, you tell that to Settlers of Catan and get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, Settlers of Catan, I feel, is cutthroat because you're playing it here. I don't know. Maybe people are nicer when
people
they
are
play
not
it in
nice.
Europe.
They're not.
Probably not. No.
They're just like freely trading.
God,
Of course, I'll trade for you. No problem.
could you imagine being in one of those tournaments?
Yeah, I could. And then somebody fucking you on the wood. I could imagine.
That was hilarious.
It wasn't, and it isn't.
I will never not think that was funny.
I'll never think that it was. So.
That was it was definitely a dick move. 1000%. That was a great jerk move, but it was funny as hell. And I won the game because of it, because you were so focused on taking him out of the game.
Can I mark it in this fucking game yet? Holy shit, this game is boring.
yeah, you can mark it.
Okay, what do I need to mark it? Do I just need one that matches the port, right?
The symbol, yeah.
Yes, so I have this one. I'm going to mark it hamburger base.
Yeah. So what you do now, right, you put one of your crew in as a trader.
Any crew member of my choice?
Well, you only have, I mean, they're all the same. No, not those. Those are security guards.
Oh, these.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought they had to come from the thing.
No, they can if you don't have any more. They can specifically come from your security guards. But yeah, so now you do that. Now you can, if you want to, add a white trader to the back. And,
yes.
And then if you also want to, you can add one of any color to the back.
I'm not going to add one of any color.
Because you want the reds there. Okay. So
Yeah.
boom, you marketed. You can do it again too. If you have
now when I
card.
sell.
So you can sell one artifact per market. I think. Maybe I did it fucking wrong. Now that I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, because you made like triplicate, quadruple points.
No, I was supposed to do that, but I think. Watch me have fucked up like big time. Let me go to sell. So select one artifact I wish to sell, and it matches the color of a selected region. Select up to 3 markets that meet the following criteria. Select one market for each artifact you wish to sell. So you can select up to 3 markets that you have a trader on. So you can only sell one per market. And then each market must have at least one buyer. And it also has to have a trader. So right now you can only sell to that market that you have that guy in. Your trader in. And there are 2 reds and a white there. Which means you could sell one of your reds. You can
I'm
also...
actually going to play a move 3 instead of selling right now.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to move this guy 1-2 from Africa and move this guy in the Middle East 1 over into like East Afghanistan, India. And then I'm good. So that is my market and then my move.
Okay, no, I did it right. I did mine right. Yeah. That was it. Now it's my turn. My turn should be cool. I hope. Hope it's cool. We're gonna use Orangey McOrange to excavate. Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna move. How many do I want to move? I want to move 3. I'm gonna move 3, Gary. 1.
Do it.
That's you. Sorry. 1.
Oh, wow, and then he knocks me down.
2. 3. And then I'm gonna excavate orange. So I'm gonna get a token from each of these. So I got 2 oranges. Yeah, this is, now that we're playing it more, yeah, this is very Euro game. I do enjoy Euro games. It's just, it is not my top genre. And it definitely seems like you don't like Euro games. It's as simple as that. You don't like this genre. It's okay.
Yeah,
It
is okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
I am going to... Oh, you're doing a thing. I'm going to do market. And then I'm going to do market. What are you... Get out of here. So I'm gonna market the biohazard looking base and the star looking base.
Yeah, but no, it's actually important. I'm glad that we found out that you don't like Euro games, because that's an important step into the hobby, is figuring out which games you like. Some people don't like worker placement. Some people don't like deck building. You love deck building. Yeah, you love deck building. I enjoy deck building and worker placement, I think, the most. Those
are there no more
favorites.
white wilds?
What's that?
There are
no more white wilds.
Okay. So I put the last white wild on the base. Which one? I think I just put him here.
Oh,
Did I just put him there?
Yeah, you just put him there.
Put him. This guy.
Oh, there you go.
No.
Wait, no. There were none.
Or else it would have been at 3. Yeah, so there's not one. So I can put whatever I want on the back then, right? After you put a white one down?
Yeah. You just can't put a white one.
Yeah, because there's not one. So now I put one of whatever I want after that.
And the reason why there aren't any is because they're all in the command center right now. And that'll get reset once you sell something. So it kind of keeps the pool. There are multiple things in this game that restrict the available resource pool, which is interesting. I actually do like this game.
All right, so I'm going to put down a red on the back of both of those bases.
Okay.
So I marketed twice. Now you're the guy.
You marketed twice just now? Damn. Gary's getting ready for that big turn.
Yeah, I marketed the star base and the nasty biohack.
You actually, I can see what you're about to do, and you actually have some fat stack opportunity here, bro.
Am I doing it right?
Oh, you're doing it right. No, you're doing exactly. You're about to have a good turn.
All right, I didn't know if I was doing it right.
No, you're doing it right. Definitely. I excavate orange. Oh. There are no oranges there. So I'm going to move and then excavate orange. So I take this one. I take this one. Because you can excavate from 2 locations as long as you have people there. Boom. I have a lot of orange, Gary.
I see that.
Ooh, I finished a thing. Gary. I'm going to see what happens, but my turn's over.
Oh, you got a whole column, I mean.
Yeah.
I
think I can draw a card, but I'm not sure.
I think I'm going to sell. This is when someone should sell, right? And I can sell one thing from each base that I'm on.
Ooh, I get it. Yeah, I get to draw a card. Yeah, go ahead and wait, what are you trying to do now?
I want to sell?
So selling has nothing to do with where your guys are anymore. It only has to do with where your traders are.
Got it.
You can discard any card. So discard any card you want. And then select up to 3 markets that meet the following criteria. Select 1 market for each artifact you wish to sell. So how many? I assume you're selling red.
Yeah,
so that means you can sell. That means you can select up to 2 markets because you have 2 artifacts that are red. So pick which 2 you're doing, and then each selected market must have at least 1 buyer of the right color, and each selected market must have 1 of your traders present.
Okay, so I'm going to sell 1 on hamburger base and 1 on mutagen base.
That does look like a kind of mutagen symbol, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now you calculate where the chosen region ranks in popularity. Right now, yours is number 1 flat out, so you get the 9 points. So add 9 credits.
All right.
And then earn 2 credits for each buyer at the selected markets. So for you, technically you have a choice, but I would just go with all of them. So you have 3 on this one, 3 on this one. So that's 6. So get 12 points. That's big. That's big money. That's good. And then if you use multiple markets, you earn additional credits. If you use 2 markets for the sale, you earn 3 extra credits. So get 3 extra credits and draw a card. And then your traders get sent to the base, the corresponding bases. And then, so this is when the guys get traded out. So all these guys that were over here, they get pulled out. They go back to this board. And then all the guys that just participated in the sale, all these guys, the buyers, they all go to the command center. So they're kind of like out of the game until someone else buys something.
Wee.
Yeah, they're gonna go hang out at the command center. Yeah, that was a big sell turn. Was that your first action?
Yes.
You have another action you can do.
Yes.
And if you wanted to, you could sell one of those purples, or you can excavate now that you have room.
That's what I was thinking about doing, was selling a purple, but if I excavate, I have to excavate with the right...
You have to be there.
But you can do it with any card, right?
No, excavate has to match the color.
Match the color. And I have to be there. Well, shit. Well, let me sell. I'll sell again. Yeah.
Yeah, sell again. Yeah, that's good. So you have to match the...
No,
you don't have to match anything. You discard any card.
Discard any card.
Did you draw one?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So discard any card.
Discard one.
And now you're going to sell purple to the Galaxy Market.
And to the hamburger.
You don't have a trader there.
Oh, that's right, because he's not there anymore, because he did a thing.
Envoy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you're actually going to get fat points for that.
And I have to
as long as I don't do anything.
Sorry for asking again. What do I have to do to put a to market a guy?
You have to be on the market with one of your dudes on the planet, and then you have to discard the appropriate symbol.
Okay, so here's a hamburger.
Yeah, so you're gonna hamburger.
I'm gonna put another guy. I'm gonna market a guy on hamburger,
and then you can bring a white and any color you want to there. You're setting up for that big purple turn.
Yes.
Gotcha. And then it's my turn. See. There are things, so there is limited player interaction. So I could try to like beat you to that.
Yeah, and switch off the things that are there.
It would be really hard for me to do, but I could try. I don't have any purple artifacts to start with, so it'd be especially hard. Listen to me talk.
Especially hard.
Henry speak well. I speak so good, I do.
Oh, and I'm his brother Simon Speakwell, and I speak real well.
Fuck. We're unappreciated in our time.
That's okay. When we die, our streams are going to be fucking legendary art.
They're gonna be in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing on loop all the time for everybody.
Maybe we're not edgy enough. Fuck you, Gary. There you go. Burps and fucks.
MTV, bro.
Here, maybe I just flashed the finger a bunch.
I only eat a Red Lobster and listen to Limp Bizkit.
Oh, bro, I was listening to Limp Bizkit yesterday.
Boy, how are you feeling inside? You feeling a little bit of that white rage?
Bro, I love Limp Bizkit.
So do I. Well, love is a strong word.
Love is the appropriate word for me. Oh, I said it's my turn, right? I need to do this. I need to do this turn real quick. Where am I? I'm on that market. I'm on no market, and I'm on no market. Okay, I'm on several no markets. That's not great. I am going to... I'll move. 1, 2. Move 2. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to move 3. Yeah, I'll move 3. I'm going to go to the hamburger as well. I like hamburgers.
Hamburger base.
And then... So that was just my move. And then I can mark it. I want to mark it. I would like to, let's see. Yeah. I'm going to mutagen base, mark it. So I'm going to add a little whitey and a little orangey. And then put a woodle trader, and then it's your turn.
I am going to sell.
Sell.
Discard this guy, and I'm going to sell purples.
I should have rigged it up so that we could have the buy and sells from that stupid show, that stock show. So I could press like a sell button.
There we go. I'm going to sell purples on Starbase and purples on Hamburger Base.
Boom, purple. So
bunch of points.
there is quite the formula that goes on. So popularity level. What is purple at?
Purple is the second most.
Second most. So you get the second most points, whatever it says there.
5 this time.
5?
Mm-hmm.
So you get 5 points. Earn credits according to trap beneath by the checkboard. Type, blah, blah, blah. Earn 2 credits for each buyer at the selected markets that match the color of the artifacts. So it is
6 on the first one.
Yeah, 6 and then 2.
And just 2.
Not as good, but hey. And then you get a bonus 3 for using multiple markets, and you get a draw card.
1, 2, 3, and draw card.
And then your envoys, you're actually going to be making that money on them envoys in a second, I think. That's like $20 coming your way. Alright, so let me clear this area in the command center. Red's coming back. Red's going down in popularity. And now move all the stuff that was used. There. This round has been much more intense so far. I feel like a lot more has been going down. Like, you actually cleared a whole area of buyers.
Yeah, I did a thing. Still not sure I love it, but I'm doing it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't expect you to change your mind. I like it. I definitely understand people not liking Euro games. I definitely get it. It's kind of an acquired taste, honestly. Like, you just gotta play them till you like them, I guess.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome. That's in Europe.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it is in Europe. Look at that. Alright. It's my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna mark it. Fish base. Go away purple. I'm gonna get an orangey boy. And a whitey boy. I like stacked them up too high. All right, there we go. So I did that, and then I'm going to also. Do I have one? Let me see if I have one. If I have one, I'll do it. Yes, I'm gonna hamburger base market.
There you go. Very good.
Then it's your turn.
I'm going to 4 move. I'm going to move the guy from Hamburger Base down 1.
That's a lot of move.
And then I'm going to move this guy from Russia. He's going to go all the way to Australia. He's using most of them. 1 and 2.
Oh, did you see the new emote?
No. I don't think I did. I've got Twitch closed right now, though.
Oh, it's all good. That makes sense because your internet was fucking up.
Yeah, it was going kind of crappy. That's exactly right. I just didn't want the webcam trying to split focus.
Well, so the way subs work is that you can have like a level 1, 2, or 3 sub. Most people don't do level 2 or 3, so I just had like some empty slots, and so I filled the third one finally. Just
nice.
No one's gonna be able to use it except me, really, but I got it.
Now that I'm here, I did my move. I'm gonna do a hootenanny. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip the biscuit. Excavate. That's the word. Excavate a yellow.
Flip the biscuit.
I'm gonna flip the biscuit. I excavate a yellow and I sample the thing. I pull out a guy. I put him on it. All right. That's my 2 actions, my move and my biscuit flipping.
That's a lot of biscuit.
They're looking good, man. The biscuits are looking good.
So I'm going to discard a card to sell. I'm going to sell oranges at Hamburger. bio nonsense, and fishy fish.
There you go.
So I'm going to do 3. This is our first 3. Orange is number 1 right now. That gives me 9 points.
Dang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gives me 9 points. 2 for each guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Damn. 1. 13, 14. All right. 14 points, and then if I use multiple markets, so I use 2. No, I use 3. So I use 3. I draw 2 action cards, and then add 1 to my hand. Oh. And 8 additional. Oh, damn. I get 8 additional. So it's worth it to set up for the big one, man. It's worth it, apparently. And then my dudes go to their bases. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. I'm really stacking that one base on accident. I'm not meaning to. Not meaning to at the fuck all. And then, yeah. So I got to clear these purples out of here. Get those purples out of here. I think I still have an action this turn, though. So I'm a big time cool guy. You remember when we were playing with James Hutt?
Oh, yeah. Man, I felt like a big time cool guy that day.
And before the stream, I was trying to get into character voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought my mic was muted.
Yeah, that was good.
And I was just sitting there going, I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. And then Jenny still gives me shit about that.
That's good, man. You should warm up that way every time we have a guest.
It was really, really fucking embarrassing. So that was one action. What is my next bomb diggity action? Where's my third guy? Oh, my third guy's over there. There's not a lot going on there. I guess I'll move. So I will use... Oh, yeah. I draw 2 cards. Sorry. And I have to discard 1. That's the bonus. That's the other bonus for having 3. Kapow! Oh, nope. I chose wrong. There we go. Kapow! I did it. Alright. Sorry. Now I'm going to move. I guess I'll throw you in the trash. It has 3 fuel symbols on it, so I get to move 3. I'm going to move 1, 2. And fuck. I really want to move 1 more. Son of a bitch. Alright. 3. It's fine. Alright. That's it. Your turn.
I am going to move... Excavate. I'm going to excavate orange. And then I'm going to move to this guy here. And move this orange guy. Move this orange guy. Yeah. All right.
All right.
And then I sample.
Yeah, don't forget to sample. It's pretty important. What do I need? 7s and 3s. Yep. That's what I figured. That's a 3. All right. I am going to... I'm going to move 3. But really, I'm just going to move 2. Boom. Well, I guess I can move again with this guy. Do I want to? Yes. Remove this guy. So, I did that. Now I can excavate with blue. So I take this little stink boy. I take this little stink boy. And then I have 2 stink boys.
Mm-hmm.
2 little stink boys.
That's nice and stinky.
Mm-hmm. They be stinking.
Whew! I can smell them from here.
And so their numbers are, they're blue 7 and 3. So 7 and 3.
I'm so glad this game is only 3 rounds.
I know, Gary. I know you hate it. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Now it's your turn, buddy.
I don't have any cards left.
So you pass?
Yeah, I have to pass.
Haha, I do not have to pass because I have 2 cards. Hey, whoa. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa.
I'm going to play your cards for you.
That'd be kind of... It'd be funny, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm on that one. I would like to... I'm going to market phase. Yeah, I'm going to market phase. Yes. Okay. Put a crew boy there on the galaxy base. I'll market phase in there. Put a white. Ditch a yellow. And put a teal.
I see it now. It's a little fresh out the box. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the tier 3. The tier 2, I just threw another thing because I didn't think we'd have tier 2s. Like, I can fix them whenever, but I also have this little like cartoon face of my face that Jenny made. I didn't know what to do with it. I really want us to get more level 1, which we will eventually, because I think we get 7 subscriptions a month right now, and so we get 7 subscription points a month, and when that fills up the pool, it unlocks more stuff. And the next one I think we need a raid symbol or something. We need some like sort of action, maybe like a catchphrase that we say a lot. I don't know. Also, maybe just the fresh out of the box.
I do like the fresh out the box.
You do like the way it looks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Colorfly. She's throwing shade.
Colorfly. Gosh, of course she is. Jenny was in here throwing shade earlier.
Yeah, that's, I believe, the shade. Yeah, that's D-Food shade icon.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going? Yeah, we're playing Excavation Earth. Gary hates it because he hates Euro games.
I hate it. I can't stress to enough, Colorfly, how much I fucking despise this game.
It's not because it's a bad game. It's just because Gary doesn't like Euro games, apparently.
This genre is not calling to me.
Yeah, he's not enjoying it. I like it.
Teamwork. I like card builders. I like narrative games. This is not a thing.
This is not the thing.
This is not for me.
No, man, I totally, like, you like what you like. That's not your fault. So I did that. I did my market phase.
We're playing a game, and I'm having an awful time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. We're still playing a game.
I guess I'm going to... Nah, screw that. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to just discard a card to sell. I'm going to sell a blue at the Galaxy base just by itself. And that's going to get me... Blue is second. So I get 5 points. Blue is second in popularity right now. I get 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only use 1 market. I get 2 for each guy. So that's 6. With no bonuses. And then I gotta move. Here, help me move these buyers back.
No. Okay. The white ones too, right?
The white and the orange is over there, yeah. Yeah, I think it's interesting that they stay over there for a bit.
Until the end of the turn slam dunk happens?
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden the Chadster. More like board game. Thank fucking God. You're speaking right to my soul there, son.
Who said that? Oh, Aid the Chadster.
Mm-hmm. Aiden, that's my boy right there, man. Me and Aiden. Aiden's my spirit animal.
Do you actually know Aiden?
I don't, but I want to.
Yeah, no, Gary's not enjoying this one, but it's just, like, it's not an indictment of the game. I don't think he said anything quality-wise against the game.
I'm not saying don't go buy this game. If you like this type of game,
If you like
I'm sure,
Euro games, this game's actually really good. If
I'm
it's
sure
a
this is
good
fun.
Euro game.
You match colors and shapes, and then you sell stuff, and then you move stuff, and then you multiply stuff, and then every time you score, you fucking score different. And if you were at a table and you had to use counters, you'd literally have to have like 200 for all the fucking players scoring. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's very Euro. There's not a lot of player interaction. There is a lot of like set collecting. You're kind of doing your own thing. There's a lot of setup for super turns. And you can get it now on Kickstarter. It's on Kickstarter now. Excavation Earth. Right now they're doing the Kickstarter for It Belongs in a Museum, which is an expansion for this game.
Do you think there's a chance that might be a reference to Indiana Jones?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
1,000%.
There's a chance.
So that was the end of my turn. So now we gotta do all the other stuff.
Of course we do.
Hey, it's last time, Gary. Last time. All right.
I'm gonna go get some fucking water.
All right, I'll start setting it up. So we need to refill the buyers. You got a teal. We got a teal. Oh, uh-oh. Teals hitting hard right now. Thanks for the follow, Aiden. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do board games sometimes on Fridays. Fridays is like freeform Fridays. We do board games and we try to do indie RPGs usually. Sometimes we do one shot. Sometimes we try to have like guest GMs to run like their games on our stream. Wednesday and Thursday we have ongoing TTRPG campaigns, including Deadlands.
Savage Worlds Deadlands. That's our
Savage
Wild
Worlds.
West Wednesday game.
Very fun.
And then Thursday is our Expanse game with Green Ronin's age systems. We go to space every Thursday and the Wild West every Wednesday.
I was meaning to ask you about that. Did you start saying it because they say it, or did they start saying it because you say it?
No. I started saying it because they say it.
Okay. Because like, I saw them say it, and I was like, Gary, did you do that? That's awesome.
No one else says it. No one says Thursday because it's dumb. So I started saying it too so that they don't feel so bad.
But yeah, that's our the Expanse game. It's a space game. It's very fun. But we do all kinds of stuff. Wow, water has returned west.
We have our podcast tomorrow, right?
We have our podcast every other Saturday. We live stream 2 episodes of the podcast. Then we release them every Sunday. So follow us on Fresh Out the Podcast. I believe the link's on the screen. Spotify, Apple. We talk about everything nerd. I think this weekend we're going to talk about Suicide Squad. I just saw it.
I watched it twice now.
And if you want to find out our opinion, you have to tune in tomorrow.
I watched it last night. I finished it at like 2:30 in the morning, and Annie fell asleep during it, so I fired it up again today when we came upstairs and finished watching the second half again.
And so, oh yeah, we got to score these over here, Gary.
Don't tell me what to score. Hey, do they get to do special stuff since there's special stuff in the rooms?
You have to choose to take the command action.
Oh, damn, I should have done that.
It's okay.
Hey, no problem.
Oh no. I saw what was happening in the chat. Yeah, so you get 10 points for this one because you have the most. I get 5. And then we both get 10 for this one. So get 20. So you're going to get 25, and I'm going to get 25. So the score is relative to each other. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, now I have 74 points and you have 90 something. So if we were using tokens at a table, this would be fucking bonkers.
It's not that bad. 100's not that bad. Villagers went up that high.
Oh.
Remember how many points I fucking dunked on you guys in Villagers?
Guess of using 10 pieces and 25 pieces.
I do enjoy his reaction, or their reaction to getting doomed. No! That's pretty good. Alright, so we did that part. I I will say that I've sighed several times doing this game, so whatever that means. Yeah. So scoring happened, and then we go back to the setup for the last time. We do the maintenance. I already refilled all the rows. That's one of the hard parts. Enable commander abilities. Oh, we flip them. So those are the final turn commander abilities. Reset player queue. Resolve survey forecast. And then determine turn order and refill player hands. Okay, so that's it. So yellow. One. So go put these where they go, Gary.
All right, I can do that. This one has a wrong symbol on it. One of my yellows.
Yeet.
Got it.
Yeah, they have the expansion stuff in here, but we're not playing with the expansion, so it hasn't been that hard to deal with, though. So.
No, they have the symbols on them, so we could just throw them aside. He said, I don't understand stand game. Yeah, okay. Well, you and I are on the same page there, pal. So
they don't understand the game?
There is the actions chart, which is, if anything... I looked at this actions chart when we started, and I was like, oh, so that's how you play this game.
This should explain everything to you.
Yeah, so...
I'll explain it in a nutshell. So you are aliens coming to a post-human Earth to excavate different artifacts from Earth. You have them in your cargo hold, and then you can try to sell them to these various markets. All these are like the buyers, and they're color-coded for what they want to buy. As you do so, you gain credits, and the more whoever has the most credits at the end of the game wins. That's the game in a nutshell. There's just a lot of little intricacies. You get more points depending on popularity of an artifact. So right now, blue is very popular because there's so many buyers out. And that's most of the game in a nutshell. And that's all you need to know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I guess I was concise. Are you taking your turn? No, you can't take your turn yet.
No, we need to do all the cards too.
Yes.
We need to grab 8 cards apiece and then draw cards and pass cards.
Yes. Here, I'm just gonna
Yeah, you'll love this part of the game right here, Aiden. We draw 8 cards, then pick 2, then pass them, then pick 2, then pass them, then pick 2, then pass them.
So that is actually fairly common in board games.
Yeah, I know it is, but still. This game didn't need any more fucking steps.
It probably could have avoided this, honestly. You're not wrong. Because they have ways to kind of manipulate your hand anyways. You don't really need... So what am I trying? What do I want? What do I have? What do I need? Alright, so I'm going to take this. And then I'm going to take this. Alright, I picked my 2.
I picked my 2. Put your cards at the top right corner.
Put my cards at the top right corner. That way they don't accidentally go places.
That's right. Then we can just pick
cards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, up your butt.
Come on now.
I got you.
Come on now.
I got you, sir.
Fucking feeling the pain deep down.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it. It's fine. I'll take it. Damn it. I dropped it. Draw. And then I'll also draw. Which one of these little golden nuggets do I want to draw, Gary?
I don't know. I just picked my 2, though.
All right. There you go. I'll go back to these ones now. I'll draw from here. All right. And that's a complete hand. See, that's a lot easier to do in person. But it's a similar drafting that they have to games like Sushi Go. That's how Sushi Go works. Except at the end of that, you score your cards. Like, that's it. That's the whole game. There's literally an entire game based around what we just did. Don't forget to pick up your moves.
Now we're starting our turn.
Yeah, now we're starting. Cycle Black Market. That's fine. All right. And then also Seven Wonders has it. Why use cards? Aliens suck. Red's cooler. Man.
Just aliens suck.
Red's cooler. Aliens suck. Why use cards? So the cards are used for lots of reasons. But these ones have fuel symbols. They all have fuel symbols. That's how far you can move using the card. So a card can be used for multiple things. The color is used to determine the region. So essentially the color of artifact that you can excavate with it. You have to have your guy on the spot, and you have to discard a card of that color to excavate that color of artifact. And then the symbols are actually corresponding to the markets. And you can use them to send traders to the market to make sales for you, essentially. Those are the primary uses of the cards. Why are aliens using cards? They're representative. They're not actually using cards.
Oh shit!
I enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
Asking the questions that matter. I like that. That's good.
Did you go?
No, God no. I did not.
Okay. Take your turn whenever, and
Thanks. Yeah, no problem.
take your turn whenever. No big deal. NBD Fandango.
I'm gonna play a move 3. I'm gonna move this guy all the way from England to Florida, and then he's gonna go to Alaska, and then he's gonna go down for a little Baja Cali, Mexico vacation, and then I'm gonna play what you might call a Lelo card.
A Lelo?
Lelo.
Nice.
And I'm going to excavate these Lelo spots that I'm standing on.
Okay.
Can I do that? Can that be done?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, by all means. I am going to then take my awesome turn after your sucky one.
Well, mine wasn't sucky. Mine was dope as hell.
Want to move 4?
Hey, do I get to draw a card for completing a column?
Yes.
All right, I completed a column.
Yes, you do get to draw a card immediately. So I move that guy 2. I then move this guy 2. And then I'm going to use this blue card to excavate. For some excavation. And that is my turn, sir.
That was quick.
The turns can be pretty quick. Once you know what's going on, it can be faster. Alaska, a sinking hellhole.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, a burning hellhole.
Fair.
Let me see. Oh yeah, hey, he's right. Mexico's like underwater. Alaska actually looks fine. Florida also unfortunately intact.
What a shame.
They actually all look kind of intact. But look, in South America, there's like a whole... That's interesting. Yeah. Africa's split in 2. Ooh, it looks like something hit like Russia. There's like a meteor impact up there.
I'm gonna do the move 2.
I also noticed a nuclear wasteland over there by Russia.
2. I move him 2, and then I'm going to discard I think it's a hamburger base, so I can mark it hamburger base.
Aiden said, Mexico, aight. Mexico is aight. They do look okay, more or less.
Yeah, man, they aight. Okay, so I did hamburger base, so I get a white buyer, and then I'm going to slap a blue off of there.
How'd you hamburger base?
I threw down this hamburger base card.
But you're not on hamburger base.
Oh, I moved 2. This asshole was supposed to come up.
Okay.
This guy went from here 1, and this guy's going to stay here. So I'm not going to move 2. I'm just going to move 1.
Okay.
Hamburger base. That's right.
I
So the
I
blue
don't
guy goes
appreciate what you're
forward,
doing right now.
and then a yellow comes forward, and then a white, and then I'm gonna put another yellow
Okay.
on the
Okay.
back of that because you're not holding any yellows.
How do you know I'm not holding any yellows? Oh, you
Because
need artifacts.
yeah, because I see your pockets.
You see my pockets?
Yeah. So I did a buy move and I did a move. So that's you.
Yes. So I am going to. Fuck. I don't like you.
You're gonna do what? Excuse me?
I'm gonna fuck.
Oh no!
So I move 3. There's 1,
All right.
2, 3.
Mhm.
I think that's what I want to do. Let me check. Look at my symbols. Damn. Yep. That's all I can do, I think. It's as good as it gets, Gary. It's as good as I can do. All right.
So that's it for you for now.
No. And then I'm
Okay.
going to mark it. I would like to mark it the biohazard nonsense symbol. It's gonna wind up putting this orange back. Let's do it now. Grab a white. Nope. I shuffled them, and then I'm gonna grab a blue too, and then
Nice.
that's my turn. After I
All
put
right.
my dude over there.
I'm going to play my move 4. This is going to be kind of a complicated move here. I'm going to move this guy from Alaska to Florida. Move this guy from. Not yet. Not yet.
No, Burger,
Not
no. Aliens
Not
be fucking though. That's what Aiden said.
They do. He right.
He right. Or
They right.
They right. Yeah.
They right.
Aliens do be fucking though.
Yellow. I'm gonna artifact up this last yellow here. Oh, I can't. I don't have pockets. That's why I wasn't doing that.
Oh yeah, you don't have pockets. Look at that.
I knew there was a reason I wasn't gonna artifact
His
that. Okay.
pockets be full.
All right, I'm gonna move 4 then. I'm gonna stick with what I was gonna do.
You can't
I'm
put
gonna
stuff
move this
here
guy
because
down
this is
1,
his hidden hole.
up 1, and I'm gonna move this guy up 1. So that's 3 moves of my 4, and that's all I need.
You could always try to get stuff out of the black market.
Nah.
Okay.
So I did my move. I did 3 moves, and then I'm going to fire up Chili Pepper Base.
Okay. Chili pepper base fired up. Gotcha.
And slap one of my little mans over there. I'm going to pull a red buyer down. Boop, boop. I'm going to add a white buyer. And then I'm going to add a probably a yellow buyer.
Nice, nice, nice.
And that's it for my turn. That was my big move and my big set up the base.
All right, so my turn's gonna be pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna use this symbol to marketplace on that base.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to use the hamburger symbol to market on that base.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting the crew down for now, but let me manipulate the things. Wow, that was a fast zoom. So first things first here. I don't want to put a white. I am going to put a blue. And then on this one, I will put nothing. No, I'm going to put a blue. I'm only going to put a blue on hamburger base as well. Yeah. And that's it. That's my whole turn.
All right. I am going to put a market on claw base.
This person cracking me up, man.
Yeah, man. Aiden's it.
Why don't you have pockets? I'm in bed and have pockets, you loser. That's funny.
Why does your bed have pockets? It's for the cookies.
No, I think that they just have pockets in their pajamas.
But
or
yeah,
something.
I know. I'm just making another joke, John.
Oh,
I figured they didn't have pockets on their bed.
you never know, man.
That's
Sometimes
true.
you
You
have
never
a
know.
pocket bed.
So we were out of whites, right?
God willing. No, I'm just...
We're out, we're out of white buyers.
Yeah, it looks like. Why did you put this blue guy here, or did I do that?
I didn't. Yeah, that was you.
I blamed you though. So
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, hey, I just realized. Look at the bottom here. You see the bottom of this board?
It's like a dope space base.
Yeah, that's what this is over here, where all of our guys are.
I've been looking at how dope this fucking
I didn't
space
realize
is.
that. That's cool. There's just like this intergalactic hub.
So there's not a white guy, so I add a yellow guy.
Okay.
Then I'm going to sell
Where did you do that? I'm sorry.
on claw base.
On Fisty Fist?
Yes.
On the Punch-O base?
On the punch yo base with my claw base.
There you go. And then what are you doing?
Don't talk to me about what I'm doing. I'm selling. I told you I was selling.
Oh, man. All right.
I'm selling yellow.
Yeah, I figured.
What do I have to do? Discard a card?
Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever. There's a card. You have to discard a card when you sell.
You do.
All right. So hamburger base,
Yes.
6 points.
Yes.
Next base, 4 points,
Yes.
and then way down here, 6 points again.
Yes.
All right.
It's 14 points. That was too many.
6 plus 6, 12 plus 4.
Oh,
Right?
it was plus 4. My bad. Wait.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
no,
yellow.
16. Yeah, you're right.
All right. And I sold 3 of my yellows, right?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So I take them out of my pockets, I throw them on the board, and that's that.
Check out this dickhead. Invest, sell all, profit. Oh, nice. Yeah. No, actually, so one of the expansions is this Galactic Museum. And you can actually put stuff in the museum for like a different way to score. Just FYI. And then also there's mysterious artifacts which give you access to what's referred to as backwards engineering. And I guess that's just another way to score. So it's very cool. There's several things you can do with the expansions available on Kickstarter now from Two Tomatoes Games. And what's the other one? Board. You remember?
It's board underscore something.
Mm.
You know how those some things are.
Yeah. There's a thing.
One in fist. And
Mighty Boards.
Mighty Boards.
Mighty Boards of Two Tomatoes. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, I'm just clearing everything.
Oh, don't forget to take off what was there already.
Two
2 blues and a yellow. Or 2 blues and a white, sorry.
Okay.
I remember.
Good. I scored everything else, dragged it all over, put my guys in the bases they're supposed to be in.
Yes, sir. My turn, right?
I believe so.
I'm going to mark it at hamburger base again. I'm going to get one of them whites. One of them blues. Cool. That ties me for the first. All right. So now I'm going to discard this red card to. I'm going to discard this red card. I'm about to get attacked by a cat. Watch. Sorry. I discard the red card to sell.
Can you market a base you already marketed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. I'm going to sell here. I'm going to sell here. And I'm going to sell here. So that's 3 cells, right? The current value is max, so 9. That's based on popularity, people watching. As you can see,
oh yeah,
it's tied
I
for popularity.
Forgot to do my popularity when I sold my shiznit.
Yours was the max, so you also get 9. I'm about to get clawed by a cat, so I'm going to gain 9.
I want to watch you get clawed by a cat.
It might happen on camera. Yeah, everybody, I hope people at home are just like waiting. They're like excited.
I am.
And then 2 for each person I'm selling to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I get 16 points. Puts me at 122.
Hey, you win the game.
Probably.
I can't sell in the next 2 turns. You win the game.
And then I also get, for selling to 3 places, I get a bonus 8.
Woo! All right, there's my last 2 cards. I can't get anywhere and sell and excavate and mark it
So
up
I win.
once. Yeah, that's it.
All right, I win.
Oh, God, it's over. Thank God.
Would you like to do the
Cat
honors,
attack.
Gary?
Cat attack. Cat attack.
Nah, she's
Cat
being a good
attack.
girl.
Cat
I see.
attack. All
I
right,
see,
well...
Luna.
If there's not going to be a cat attack, then I'll just do us on the outro. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Gary.
What do you want from me?
I guess it has been 2.5 hours, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna say we have another game we could play.
Oh, we're already we
We're
skipped our
already
break.
at the time. I thought that we had only been streaming for an hour and a half, not 2.5. So
No, you've been making me suffer through this for 2.5 long fucking hours.
for the record, everyone watching, this game is not bad. I like this game. It's a good. Oh, there she is. Hi. Oh. It's a good Euro game. If you like Euro games, if you don't like Euro games like Gary, you will not enjoy this. It is very Euro. It's very fun, unique theme, and I enjoyed all the collection stuff.
I like the theme. The theme is cool. The art is cool. The futuristic.
Gary, we get bonus points.
It's whatever, bro. Look at your board.
Yeah, I know. I get 30, and you get.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
We got it. The theme is cool. The art is cool. The board is cool. The map is really inspired and obviously really well thought out. But the game is super fucking complicated, convoluted, takes a long fucking time to play and set up, and adding up points is hostile at best. Join us Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesdays is Wild West Wednesdays. We're doing Savage Worlds. It's a weird Wild West role-playing game. Thursdays is The Expanse. We're in space playing Green Ronin's Age system. And Fridays, Freeform Friday. So we'll be doing board games, we'll be doing indie games, and whatever else comes our way. We almost played video games on here last week. We almost got into Orcs Must Die, but it hasn't happened in some time.
Yeah, we'll do something like that if we can't come up with anything relevant to play. We played this because it is available on Kickstarter right now. If you don't have the base game, you can get the base game through the Kickstarter. If you do have it, you can also get the expansion, or you can go all in and get both. Lots of cool add-ons.
There is also our brand new podcast, Fresh Out the Podcast. Yes. It's on every other Saturday. We do it live here on the channel. It comes out on Sundays on Spotify and Apple Music. We talk about movies and comics and nerddom and toys and everything you could imagine. And we'll be talking about, I don't know, probably the Suicide Squad.
Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad. I know we're going to be talking about the new Steam Deck. I know I want to talk about Netflix gaming. There's lots of that kind of stuff. We try and keep you plugged into the nerd community and just let you know what's going on, what Kickstarters are around, what TTRPGs and board games are coming out, and just movies, pop culture, and all that kind of stuff. Available now on Spotify and Apple Podcast.
I got nothing else. You got anything else?
I don't think I have anything else. Follow me at RockFact. Follow Gary at CasualtyCDG on Twitter. Thank you, Aiden, for trying to get Gary to beat me up. He wants you to attack me physically, Gary.
I think he wants Gary the cat to beat your ass.
Oh, maybe he thinks the cat's name's Gary. No, that's Sienna.
Well, the cat's name is now Gary. Look, Aiden, I'll spend the points. I'll spend the points in the channel to rename the cat.
Yeah, you can Boon a Doom and rename the NPCs in our channel, that kind of thing, using your channel points. But you have to watch. You have to watch to do it. But yeah, so everybody, have yourself a great night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the filming of Fresh Out the Podcast. Have yourself a great evening.